Hello everybody and welcome to the Five Towns Sound Gym here at Five Towns College in Dix Hills, New York. My name is Mike Scudero and we are here tonight with a great matchup. The Five Towns Sound women are going up against the women from Berkeley College, and if we see anything remotely similar to what the Five Towns Sound women did to Cooper Union on Sunday, it should be very good results for our women here at Five Towns. The final score there on Sunday was 51-20, and the 20 on that score part is the key part for the Five Towns Sound women, because that is not a lot of points at all. And that's one thing that they corrected that they had on their three-game losing streak was the defense, which is a little shoddy. They also took down turnovers, and their shots were falling much better. So if we see those things continue tonight, things should go very well for the Five Towns Sound women against Berkeley. Now we're going to go down to the sideline with Star Fuentes and Joe Racuya.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise.
We are here on the sidelines where the fans are very excited to start tonight's game.
Last week, the women's team brought us to victory. Let's see what happens tonight. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, guys. We're going to have tip-off for you right after this.
Give it up for Danisha Allen. All right, now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the Berkeley Knights. At guard, number 3, Crystal Miller. At guard, number 5, Ashley Dupont. At guard, number 15, Ayanna Ratliff. At forward, number 21, Ebony Lofton. And at guard, number 23, Clay Myers. The head coach of the Berkeley Knights is Alex Kutcher. And now, your Five Towns Sound. At guard, number 3, Deanna Roach. At guard, number 11, Chloe Walton. At guard, number 40, Destiny Martinez. At center, our national anthem singer, number 42, Danisha Allen. And at forward, number 50, Kiara Ortega. The head coach of the 5-Town Sounders, second season is Veronica Peck.
So the game has started here in the 5-Town Gym. Welcome to all. That's Anna Ratliff with the ball now, and the 5-Town Sound started things off with scoring. That is Dublin making the three from the left corner. So now Destiny Martinez has it for the 5-Town Sound. Sorry for a little technical issue at the beginning of the broadcast there. We're back rolling now. That's Kiara Ortega with it. Two-point jump shot is no good. Ayana Ratliff with the rebound. Ratliff charging with speed all the way to the basket, coast to coast. That one's no good. After the ball is tipped, Destiny Martinez has the rebound. 2-2 score. About a minute and a half into the game here. Pass off of Myers' foot. So after the kick ball, Kiara Ortega will retain possession. Ayana Ratliff is heading to the free throw line. And her shot is off the mark, no good. Denisha Allen with the rebound. Chloe Walton in the corner now. Right baseline for Deanna Probst. Back to Walton up top for Martinez. Down low for Allen. Being double teamed, goes back out to Probst. And the ball's going to go the other way for Berkeley. Berkeley has a 4-2 lead, 2 minutes into this one. That's Myers with the ball, hands to Ratliff. Last season when the 5-Town Sound women faced the women from Berkeley, Ratliff dropped points in the 40s. So if Ratliff is still half the player that she was last year, the 5-Town Sound women are going to have to do very good on defense guarding her. Martinez with the ball. That's Walton now. Walton feeds back to Martinez up top to the left for Ortega. Back up top for Martinez, over for Walton. Good ball movement, 2-point shot taken, no good. Deanna Probst tries to save it. It goes out of bounds and will go the other way. Looks like Myers will handle the inbound to Crystal Miller, and she'll hand right back to Myers. Chloe Walton up top on defense, goes to Ratliff. Back to Myers. Pass hit by Walton, but back to Ratliff. Back to Myers down low for Dublin. Her shot is good from the left baseline. So again, Berkeley scores. It's now 6-2. Chloe Walton with the ball down the right side, transitioning towards the top of the key. Denise up top to Walton, to the left for Martinez. Walton has it now, charging all the way to the basket, loses the ball, goes out of bounds, and it will go the other way. So since I didn't get to mention it, just in case you don't know, the starting five for Five Towns: Deanna Probst, Denisha Allen, Destiny Martinez, Chloe Walton, and Kiara Ortega, but Five Towns will make a switch. And Deanna Probst is going to the bench, and Anna Hayward enters the game for the first time. Anna in the starting five for the first time in the last game against Cooper Union. Ratliff has the ball now with Denisha Allen on defense, pass tipped away, but then Lofton was there to the rescue, puts it right in, and makes it 8-2 Berkeley over the Sound. 6:20 to go here in quarter number one. Martinez over to Ortega, down low to Allen, to the left for Hayward. Back down low for Ortega, but stolen away by Ratliff. She hurries, she's gonna be all by herself. She puts it right in for Berkeley. And right after that, Coach Ronnie Peck for the Sound does not like what she sees, so she calls a timeout for Five Towns. So early on here, Berkeley jumps right out in front within the first 3 minutes and 51 seconds of the game. They're up by 8. Score of 10-2 here. You see Coach Ronnie Peck talking over strategy with her players. So we're just waiting for game time to resume here. There's a quick 30-second timeout again by the Five Towns Sound. And also, I do want to mention that before the game started, I know you saw it, but it was pretty extraordinary. Denisha Allen did our national anthem, and she did a splendid job. So definitely a very nice job to Denisha Allen. Does more than just play basketball and really does a great job to motivate the team as well. So Kiara Ortega around the free throw line takes a shot. That one's no good. Five Towns with the offensive rebound. Chloe Walton has it now back out to Ortega, back to Walton. All the way over to the left for Martinez, back up top for Walton. Chloe takes a shot. That one's no good. It's going to go out of bounds and go Berkeley's way. In the game against Cooper Union on Sunday, the Five Towns Sound girls also snapped a 3-game losing streak, getting back to a record over 500 at 5-4. They hope to maintain that today and go 6-4. That's Myers charging in. Dribble stripped away by Allen and taken away by Walton. Walton goes all the way to the basket and completes the and one. So nice charge to the hoop by Chloe Walton. And also a nice little Euro step in the paint. We've been seeing her do that quite a bit. And she'll try to get the third point of the and one and bring Five Towns to 5. No pun intended. Chloe's shot is off the mark, so it'll stay 10-4. Chloe and the Sound will have to settle for 2. It's 10-4 Berkeley. Myers over to Ratliff. Back to Myers up top, over to Ratliff again. Ratliff charging in past Walton and Ortega. Has her dribble taken away from her. She's trying to retain possession. Gives to Lofton, but the ball's going to go the other way. So with that, Anna Hayward will handle the inbound pass to Destiny Martinez. As you see there, Chloe Walton, very nice job on the drive to the basket before. The ball's going to go the other way for Berkeley on that sequence. So Myers will inbound to Crystal Miller. Myers up top. Pass tipped, but Ratliff retains possession. Back over to Ratliff. Long three-point shot. That one is off the mark. Destiny Martinez rushes over for the rebound. Before it went out of bounds. 4.5 minutes to go. Anna Hayward with the ball now. Jump shot, no good. Kiara Ortega right there for the offensive rebound. Her shot's no good. That was rebounded by Miller and handed to Ratliff. Very speedy player for Berkeley. And then she just pulls up and slows things down. Chloe's on defense up top, guarding Ratliff. Ratliff goes around her to the right. Nice little Euro step in the paint. Gives for Lofton right under the hoop and puts it in for another 2 points for Berkeley. Now 12-4. So Five Towns got to get cranking, down by 8. Martinez down low to Ortega. Back out to Walton on the right. She transitions up top. Nice pick set by Ortega. She's going to dish to Ortega, back to Walton for 3. That shot is no good. Ratliff with the rebound, hands all the way down for Miller. Miller couldn't quite get to it in time and couldn't save it from going out of bounds. So Five Towns will get the ball back with 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Hannah Hayward inbounds to Destiny Martinez. Over for Hayward. She can't corral the pass. Berkeley tries to take it back. Anna was the last one to touch it before it went out of bounds. So Berkeley, oh, my mistake. It seems Ratliff touched it last before it went out of bounds. So Ortega gets possession for Five Towns. I was almost sure Hayward touched it last. She hands to Ortega now. Ortega can't keep it in bounds on an aggressive defense by Crystal Miller. And Berkeley gets it back. Myers with it, slowing things down. 3:15 to go. Double team by Walton and Martinez. She hands it all the way down, and only Hayward was there, but Anna could not stop it from going out of bounds. But it'll still be Five Towns ball, as no one touched it. Martinez hands over for Walton. Chloe charging in another Euro step, and she's called on the travel. Chloe does not like that call. The ball's going to go the other way, another turnover. And Ayanna Ratliff heading up the floor for Berkeley. Nice passing in the paint. Lofton puts a shot up. That one's no good. Ortega with the rebound. Hands for Martinez. Walton up top. Guarded by Myers. Goes to Destiny Martinez in the right baseline. Shot is no good. Goes out of bounds. And Ortega, or Lofton rather, was the last one to touch it. So it'll remain Five Towns ball. A switch will be made here. Ortega goes out, and Denisha Allen re-enters the game. Denisha Allen wanting the ball. Chloe gets it, and Walton puts it right in for another 2 points for Five Towns. It's now 12-6. As the deficit is just 6 points now for the Sound. Ratliff rushes right past Chloe Walton, charges for the basket past Allen, and the foul is called. So Ratliff will go to the free throw line. And Ratliff's shot is good. So now 13-6. As we are waiting for her second. And her second one is off the mark, but she's going to get her own rebound here against Probst and Martinez on defense. Walton almost takes it away, but Ratliff retaining possession. Very athletic play for Berkeley, as we also saw last season, as I mentioned earlier. Myers has it now. Double team by Probst and Martinez. She brushes past Probst. The foul was called. That one's going to be on Deanna Probst. So Ashley Dublin will handle the inbound pass. Dublin over to Ratliff. Let's go right away from 3. That one's no good. Lofton tries to get the rebound. Martinez takes it away. It's a one-on-one against Ratliff. If she hurries, the pass is blocked. Nice block by Ratliff on that shot. Goes out of bounds, and because of that, Five Towns retains possession. So Hayward will inbound for Five Towns after Ratliff was the last one to touch it. Denisha Allen got the inbound pass, but her pass is taken away by Ratliff. And she finds Myers with a wide open lane to the basket. As Berkeley adds another 2, it's 15-6. There was just nobody defending Myers there. Nice open path to the hoop there. Probst tries to go to Martinez, but it's taken away by Myers. With speed, she gets to the basket, throws a shot up, that one's no good. Chloe Walton with the rebound. Chloe charging to the basket all by herself, trying to go coast to coast, and she does in another Euro step. 15-8 now. Ratliff taking it up for Berkeley again as there's less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. Over to Myers. Tries to go into the paint for Miller. Miller tries to tip it to hold it, but lands in the hands of Chloe Walton instead. Puts a shot up, that one's no good. Ratliff with the rebound, heading down with speed again. Picking up the pace, goes to the basket. That one is good. No foul called. 17-8. Martinez taking it up the floor, trying to get something going for the Sound. Pass over to Hayward. Hayward back to Martinez, almost taken away by Miller, but Martinez will retain possession. Walton now on the right side. Goes all the way over to the left for Allen, and it's stripped away by Ratliff again. Another steal. If she hurries, she'll be all by herself. And the shot is no good. Denisha Allen with the rebound. Gives to Martinez, who gives to Walton. Shot clock is off. 8 seconds in the quarter. Walton gets a shot up. That one's no good. Deanna Probst, the offensive rebound. Tries to pass it out. Thought there was somebody there, but it's going to go out of bounds. Berkeley gets the ball back with 2 seconds to go in the quarter. Fast pace action to end things here in the first quarter. And to end things here, Anna Hayward will go back to the bench. Kiara Ortega re-enters. Miller rolls it into Ratliff. And Ratliff takes a long 3 attempt, and that one is just off the mark, no good. So the first quarter will end with Berkeley leading 17-8. So definitely a lot of things that Five Towns has to watch there. Seeing a lot of recurring problems that they had during their little 3-game losing streak before the Cooper Union victory, especially the passing in traffic. Way too many steals on Berkeley College's end. And steals create a lot more opportunities for the team to score. So definitely if you see a minimization of turnovers for Five Towns Sound, you will definitely see Berkeley with much less chances to score, which would definitely help the Sound's cause in their effort to win this game. Win their second in a row and try to go 6-4. The Berkeley College Knights, obviously a very good athletic team. We saw them last year, and they won that game as well with Ayanna Ratliff scoring in the 40s. Had a very tough time guarding her. Doing a better job this time around, but the team is still proven to be very athletic in their return to the Five Towns Sound Gym this season. So again, 17-8 Berkeley College. The Knights have the lead over the Sound going into the second quarter, as we have 10 minutes left of game time before we head to halftime. And that's Denisha Allen you hear, getting her team ready to go for the second quarter. That is what she's best at, getting her team motivated and ready to go. We're going to see the same 5 on the floor as we saw before the closing of the first quarter. Martinez starts things off for Five Towns, goes to Walton in the right corner. Walton trying to transition around an aggressive Myers on defense. Nice pick set by Allen. Walton tries to go to Probst, but it's taken away again by Ratliff. Another steal. And the foul is called immediately. That one's going to be on Destiny Martinez. And Ratliff is going to handle the inbound for Berkeley. She inbounds to Myers. Myers charging to the basket, goes to Lofton in the paint. Lofton throws a shot up, that one's no good. Denisha Allen fighting for it, she gets it, and bounce passes to Ortega, so Five Towns gets it back. Martinez went out of bounds. Ortega tried to hand it over for Martinez, but she couldn't quite corral it. A little bit of an errant pass. So just like that, pretty silly mistake for the Sound. Berkeley gets it back, another chance to score. Myers takes advantage right away, tries. That one's no good. Denisha Allen rips in the rebound. Martinez has it back now. So luckily, Berkeley did not take advantage of that mistake. Bounce pass to Walton on the right baseline. Guarded heavily by Ratliff, so she goes to Martinez, who goes to Allen down low. Allen, nice spin move, tries to put it in. That one's no good. Lofton tried to take it away. Deanna Probst is fighting for it with Myers, but the ball's going to roll out of bounds.
White.
Five Towns is going to retain possession since Lofton was the last one to touch that. And Ortega is going to handle the inbound. 8:55 to go until halftime.
Here you go.
And again, we'd like to welcome you to Five Towns College here in the gym in Dix Hills, New York. Once again, I'm Mike Scudero with you tonight. Martinez starts things off here. Probst, the left corner for Walton. Walton trying to brush past Dublin. She puts in a nice layup from the left baseline. Nice open lane for Walton. She gets Five Towns to 10. It's 17 to 10. Berkeley now has the lead. Myers has it. Pick set by Miller. Over to Ratliff. Ratliff charging and goes to Lofton again in the paint. That's where you found her most of the night. Denisha Allen tipped the rebound right to Walton. She's trying to brush past Myers, throws up a shot. That one's no good, too hard off the backboard. Dublin with it now. Gives for Ratliff. Dishes to Myers up top. Myers pass tipped by Walton, but Dublin held on, gave right back to Ratliff, who gives to Myers, dishes to Miller in the left corner. Good ball movement by Berkeley. Shot thrown up. No good for Miller, but she is fouled on the play by Denisha Allen, so she's going to go to the free throw line. That's Crystal Miller taking a trip to the line for two, trying to get the Knights to at least 18 and 19 if she gets both. First shot upcoming. And it's good. Now it's 18 to 10. Miller going for her second point of the game and her second free throw, and that one is also good, so she gets the Knights to 19. And Five Towns will try to respond now. Martinez up top. Over for Ortega, three attempt, that one's no good. And Probst gets the offensive rebound. Gives for Allen, who gives for Martinez. Destiny took a shot, that one is no good. Anna Ratliff has it now. All by herself, brushes past Martinez, and the ball is going to go the other way for Five Towns. Ratliff, the last one to touch it. Shot was blocked. So Ortega inbounds to Martinez. So Ortega shoot another three. You saw her hit a three in the Cooper Union game as that pass is taken away by Myers. If she hurries, she's all by herself, but Walton is coming in speeding. And the shot is no good. Miller takes it back for the offensive rebound. Nobody there to box out for Five Towns. She puts it right in for another 2 points for the Knights. And the ball is going to be turned over again. Silly mistake there by Hayward and Martinez. Another turnover for Five Towns. A lot of those tonight. We've also seen those come right back since the Cooper Union game. Berkeley will get the ball back again. And with the way they've been scoring tonight, you cannot keep giving them this many chances or else the results are going to be ugly. Ratliff goes to Myers, into the corner for Dublin. Myers into the paint for Miller. Guarded by Ortega. Shot thrown up, no good off the backboard. Ortega with the rebound, hands for Martinez. Less than 7 minutes to go until halftime. Ortega fed to Walton. And Miller draws the charge, so Walton, having a charge there, gives the ball back to Berkeley. And a switch will be made here. Anna Hayward will take a seat. Myers over to Ratliff. And Ratliff with the turnover. So Ratliff with a turnover she'd like to take back. Gives the ball back to Five Towns. Ortega Inbounds to Martinez. Destiny, bounce pass over to Allen. Allen just looked like she was not ready for that pass. And just like that, Berkeley gets the ball back again. Kind of confusing there. Denisha just did not expect that pass, it seemed. Walton up top on defense, guarding Myers. Myers very aggressive on offense and defense tonight, as has most of the Berkeley team been. Duplin and Myers playing catch with each other. Myers up top. Pass intended for Miller in the paint through traffic, but Allen took it away and handed to Walton. Walton charging to the basketball by herself. She will draw the foul. That will be on Ashley Duplin, sending Chloe to the free throw line. .606 left to go until halftime. Chloe's first shot is good. Chloe Walton coming off of a 19-point game against Cooper Union on Sunday. She'll go for her second free throw. And her second one is good, nothing but net. So 2 for 2 at the line. 21-12 now. The Knights have the lead. Myers, right away, starting things off quickly. This is all the way over to Miller on the left. Back to Myers. It's an errant pass, though. So Five Towns will get the ball back. Down by 9 with 5:51 to go. And you'll see there on your screen, Chloe Walton making her second free throw. Five Towns will start things over. Martinez. As it seemed, Munoz was tripped, and because of that, Berkeley gets the ball back. Marisol Munoz of Berkeley took a hard tumble to the floor. Another turnover for Five Towns. We've seen a lot of them tonight. Miller down low for Lofton, been working in the paint all night. Her shot was no good, and Five Towns gets the ball back. The Knights were the last ones to touch that one. As the Sound call another timeout. Coach Ronnie Peck wants to talk to her players again. Not really comfortable with what she's seen tonight so far from her girls. We've seen an awful lot of turnovers this evening. That has been the center of the Sound's problems. 16 turnovers for the Sound. You're just not going to win that way. And the points off turnovers, 8 of Berkeley's 21 points are off turnovers. That is just the importance of turnovers if you think about it. If you take away those points, if Five Towns doesn't turn the ball over for those 8 points, it's only a 13-12 game with Berkeley ahead. So that's the kind of difference that it makes here. So if you're the Sound, if you're Ronnie Peck, you've really got to be on the sideline telling the girls, watch your passes and just be smarter about those turnovers. Don't pass as much through traffic and just be smarter on the offensive end of things. That definitely has to be the center of the conversation. So we'll start things off again. 5:28 to go until halftime. Martinez has it for Five Towns. Martinez, bounce pass to Probst. Tries to go down low to Allen. Pass was tipped by Miller, and now it's taken away by Lofton. Allen was trying to go to Ortega. Ratliff trying to brush past Walton, throws up a nice layup. Ratliff with points numbers 8 and 9. As Martinez has the ball, 5 minutes left to go. Second quarter halfway over. Allen down low, back up top to Martinez. Down low to Walton. That shot was no good. Miller with the rebound, hands to Duplin. Duplin guarded heavily by Probst. Tries to go all the way out to Miller. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Errant pass. So Five Towns is going to get the ball back with 4:40 to go. It's 23-12. Berkeley has the lead. Martinez going to the right baseline, tries to go down low to Ortega, but it's taken away by Lofton. She hands to the speedy Ratliff. Ratliff brushes past Probst, goes to the right corner for Myers. She decides not to take the three-point shot, tries to throw up a layup. That one's no good. Miller with the offensive rebound, hands to Duplin. Two-point jumper is good. 25-12, the Knights lead now with 4:10 to go. Martinez up top for Five Towns. Goes to the right for Probst, back up top to Martinez. To the left for Allen on the outside. Down low to Walton, pass is taken away again. Myers to Miller, back to Myers. And Berkeley is called for a travel. So with that, Five Towns will get the ball back, but again, you are seeing a lot of turnovers on Five Towns' end of things. The Sound are going to make a switch. Anna Hayward re-enters and Denisha Allen will take a seat. Martinez slowing down the pace for Five Towns. Pick set by Walton, pass to Ortega. Ortega trying to get past Lofton. The foul is called. That one will be on Lofton. Ortega, who got fouled on the play, will inbound to Martinez. Over to Walton. Chloe trying to get a shot off in the paint, no good. Duplin with the rebound, hands to Miller. Miller finds Ratliff.
13.
Ratliff over to Miller. Probst and Martinez on defense, all the way back up top to Ratliff, almost taken away by Walton, but Ratliff retains possession, charges to the basket, shot no good. Miller with the rebound. And there is a stoppage of play by the refs. Berkeley's retaining possession though. Duplin. Whistle blown again by the refs. So Duplin and Ratliff will switch positions. The shot immediately put up by Lofton was no good. She gets her own rebound. Five Towns not able to box out. Lofton gets it. 27-12. The Knights have the lead now, up by 15. Walton on the right side. Walton charging to the basket. Shot too hard off the backboard, no good. Ratliff hands all the way to Miller, but it was an errant pass, goes out of bounds. Five Towns gets the ball back. Gym's starting to get more crowded now, as you can see. As this game goes later into the night, 2:40 left until halftime. Destiny Martinez over for Walton. Walton, nice pick set by Ortega. Ortega gets the ball now, takes a shot, no good. Miller with the rebound for Berkeley. 2:20 to go until the half. Lofton, passing intended for her. Five Towns trying to take it away. Lofton retaining possession, heading to Ratliff. Ratliff charging to the hoop and fouled. So Ratliff is going to get another couple of shots. She'll try to get to double digits on her scorecard with 2 attempts. 2:11 to go until halftime. Her first shot is no good. Ratliff's second shot is good, so 1 for 2. She gets to point number 10 on her night. Martinez again trying to start things over for Five Towns. Trying to minimize the turnovers and get something positive going. She throws a shot up, that one's no good. Myers with the rebound. Speeding things up, bounce pass intended for Ratliff, but Chloe takes it away. Walton heading down with speed with Myers and Lofton on defense, and she's fouled. That foul is going to be on Myers. as Chloe, for the second time tonight, will head to the free throw line. Down by 16, any points are important. Walton's got to hit these. Her first attempt is good. Chloe feeling the release point on her free throws this evening. Five Towns makes a switch. Ortega exits. Denisha Allen comes back. Walton getting ready for her second free throw, and that one's good. 4 for her last 4 at the line. Walton hitting her free throws. Those are very important, as you know if you're a basketball fan. Myers starts things over again for Berkeley. She runs right into Martinez, and a foul is called on Destiny. So down by 14 with 1:41. You saw Walton hitting her free throw. Now Myers will head to the free throw line on that foul by Martinez. Her first one is good. With her second, she'll try to get Berkeley to 30. And her second shot is also good. 2 for 2 at the line. Anna Hayward and Martinez heading down the floor for Five Towns. Martinez pass to Walton. Walton up top for Martinez. Back to Walton. Playing catch with one another. Pick set by Allen. Walton gliding right into Myers. And she's going to be called on the foul. Ball's going to go the other way for Berkeley. 1:24 to go. So Ratliff will start things off again for Berkeley as halftime draws near. Myers down low to Miller, back out for Ratliff. Does not take the shot, goes to Myers. Myers goes into the key, pulls up for a 2-point jumper, and after a few friendly bounces, she's going to bring Berkeley to 32 points. So Five Towns definitely has to put a stop to the bleeding as Berkeley's starting to pull away, 32-14. Hayward has it now, over to Martinez. Martinez bounce pass to Allen, gives for Walton. And Walton is fouled on the play. That one was on Myers. Muniz re-enters for Berkeley. Hayward inbounds to Allen. 45 seconds left to go. Hayward trying to get a pass off, but Ratliff right in front of her just takes it right away from her. Ratliff heading down with speed, goes all the way to the basket, coast to coast, fast break drive, and she finishes nicely. 34-14, as they now have a 20-point lead over the Sound with 30 seconds to go. Martinez to Allen. Martinez to Probst, now back to Martinez on the right baseline. Allen now tries to put it in, that one's no good. The ball's gonna go the other way for Berkeley. With 16 seconds left on this final drive, the shot clock will be off. Ratliff inbounds to Myers. Myers up top, 5 seconds left to go. She goes out to Duplin, 3-point attempt, no good. And the whistle is blown by the refs, but it seems that will be how the second quarter comes to a close. And it is. So 34-14.
Your score at halftime is
The Berkeley College Knights lead. Definitely not a score you like to see at halftime. There's no doubt about that. Ayanna Ratliff doing most of the damage on the Berkeley College Knights end, as she did last year in their last meeting. She has 12 points and a whole lot of steals. And the main problem for the Five Towns Sound that you saw in that first half is way too many turnovers, far too many if you intend on winning a game with 20 turnovers in one half. And off of those turnovers, 14 of their 34 points. So that is definitely an awful lot. And again, if you do the math, if you factor things in, you take away 14 points off of the scoreboard, it's only 20 to 14 Knights. And the Five-Town Sound women have a better chance of winning this thing. But right now, we're going to go down to the sideline with Joe Rakuya and Coach Ronnie Peck.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Rack, and I'm here right now with Coach Ronnie Peck. How are you, Coach?
Doing well. How are you?
Good, good. So I want to ask you real quick, what are some things the team can work on for the second half of the game?
Second half, we need to work on our defense and movement on offense.
And what have you guys been working on leading up to today's game?
We've been working on a lot of defense, just trying to condition, get quicker, more aggressive.
All right, thank you so much, Coach.
Of course, thank you.
Good luck in the second half. Studio.
Thank you, Joe. Well, definitely there's no doubt about it. Defense is one thing to work on. You see 34 points on the Knights end of things. But another thing you definitely want to see the Five-Town Sound work on, as I mentioned, definitely turnovers. Because they have far too many turnovers in this first half, with 20 of them. You just can't have that many in one half if you intend on winning the game. You see a 14 points off of turnovers for the Berkeley Knights. So definitely a large amount of their points are coming off of turnovers. Definitely a thing that the Sound are going to have to fix, and definitely just getting their shots falling again. Coach Ronnie Peck definitely mentioned they've been working on defense, and that is definitely a big thing. You saw them with only 20 in the Cooper Union game, but things not going exactly that way in this one. We're going to go back down to the sideline with Star Fuentes.
Hi, I'm here on the sidelines. We're going to take an interview with a Five Towns college student named Tyler Hall. So let's go over to him right now. All right, so I'm here with Five Towns college student Tyler Hall. So Tyler, what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
I mean, I think we have potential. I think we can still come back and win this thing, but I think we just got to step it up a little bit.
Do you come to the games often?
Yes, mostly as many games as I can get to. As many, yeah.
So you're a student here, and we just started our spring semester. So how are you enjoying your classes so far?
I think the classes are going good so far. I don't think I'm going to have any problems this semester.
That's really great. Hey, I hope so too. So back to you guys.
Thank you, Star. Well, we heard Tyler Hall. He's confident in the Five-Town Sound women, as we all are. I mean, they are only down by 20, and with a whole half left to play, I do have to tell you that is still plenty of time to make a comeback. We will have second half basketball for you right here in the Five Towns gym right after this.
Had the LED ping pong tournament, and this event was pretty cool because it promotes health, friendship, and just for people to break out of the shells, have fun, get to know new people. It's pretty much a way on how to advertise our team and to get people to join the club.
They're giving away about $100. It's a doubles tournament, so there'll be 2 people on each team. It's $50 for each. It's a lot of fun.
All I need is a cue.
Disney Club originally started with the Disney Showcase, which is what we're having auditions for today. The event is to put on a showcase with Disney songs.
We just to have people perform their favorite Disney songs, maybe do a skit and just have some fun and have some good food.
What can I say except you're welcome? Just in case. The wonder I am. Yes, my teeth bend down. Let it go. Let it go.
a whole bunch of people come together and sing Disney songs and eat baked goods and just have a good time and dance. And like my vice president said, it's like Disney 24/7.
This is game night. This is when everybody comes out. We play various board games such as Operation, Connect 4. We got a pool table over there. It's just a time, for everybody to come out, play some games, and have some fun. This event is important because it gives a chance for everybody to come together, talk to people that you haven't been talking to, play some games, see what you have in common. Game night can bring everybody together.
Heart Health Awareness Day came from the idea of children with heart defects, as my daughter was born with a congenital heart defect. Congenital heart defects affect 1 out of every 100 children, and it's actually the #1 heart defect in America. And it's so under-researched, so the Children's Heart Foundation raised funds so they can increase funding for research. All their funds go directly to congenital heart defect research, so to help out kids like my daughter Mackenzie. This is a really personal cause because of my daughter, so I kind of used her beautiful face as part of the advertising also.
It's very easy to, just get either really involved in your schoolwork or, audio or film or anything and just not focus on eating healthy or exercising just because you're so focused on other things. So it's important to at least take 20 minutes out of your day to do some type of exercise.
I think it's important to raise more awareness in general for various reasons, whether it's this reason for heart disease, heart awareness, congenital heart defects, or other fundraisers out there. I think, we could do definitely more of that and reach more so out to our community.
This event is casino night. I first got involved in Five Towns College around sophomore year, where I decided to become an orientation leader, and then from there I became a student leader, and now I'm the president of CAB, the Commuter Activity Board. I help plan events that go on during the day. We encourage people to stay and get the most out of your college experience and not just go home right away. See, we have events, then you get excited and you want to plan events and get involved. And when you're a student leader and you get involved, you learn things that will help you in the workforce and help you in your professional careers.
Perfect Valentine's Day date? Well, I don't have a Valentine this year, but, I wish I did.
I'm simple. I love going to the tattoo shop. What?
Buying a lot of junk food and staying home and watching movies on Netflix.
Voice of an angel, one day we should collab. A happy V-Day girl, for you I shall dab.
I think the proper thing is both people should always reach for the check. Right. Then whatever happens after that, y'all you kind of fight for it, but obviously.
Me personally, I like to wait and see if you're gonna offer to pay for me.
Hawkins Patriots. There's a ping pong tournament for a whole bunch of gift cards. It's pretty lit.
It's just a friendly get-together where people have a friendly competition. It promotes health and also encourages friendships.
All that.
Everyone just getting together, playing ping pong.
Ping pong, you feel me? We out here with the ping pong. Don't get it twisted.
This event is the club fair, where clubs can take the opportunity to showcase our club to other potential members.
I'm representing Test Drive today. It is a 5 Towns car club that's dedicated to film and photography around the car scene and the people who own these cars.
I think it's a great way to really get yourself out there.
I think it's important to have these kind of events so students can see all the different opportunities they have to get involved with in the school community.
A lot of the clubs here have something to offer, so sometimes if your club can't cover a certain thing, another club might be able to help you out with that and you can collaborate.
It gives you the ability to find a lot of like-minded people and really band together and create some awesome memories here at 5 Towns.
$500,000 boots went slogging through hell, and I was the kid with the drum.
The most important movement in theater in America was the
Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me?
1930s.
Okay, cool.
And the foremost playwright of the blue theater was Clifford Odets. So in an odd sense, Waiting for Lefty represents the beginning of an important theater movement.
Milton often talks about a performance being thought of as just another rehearsal. When we have the audience there, however big or small it may be, it's just sort of trying to look at it as another element, as opposed to something that would affect our performance.
Change the subject! That is the subject, Joe! That is the exact subject! And your boss is the one making it!
I like it when an audience looks at the character on stage and thinks, that's very human of her. They don't necessarily recognize that acting is going on, but what they're seeing is a human being in conflict.
They wanted out too, but they changed their minds and they went back. Look, it's the trend of times, people. That's all it is. And I'm saying that we got a good man behind us now. A man looking out for others.
It forced the entire cast to adopt these social circumstances which we know very little about. You know, we didn't grow up in the Depression. Our parents didn't grow up in the Depression. So the research behind that is really what fed into the decisions we made as characters.
This was the movies. I'd bring you a big bunch of roses.
How big?
Oh, I don't care. 50 or 60 dozen. The kind with big long stems, as big as that.
Just so happens in a play like Waiting for Lefty.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the 5 Towns gym here in 5 Towns College here in Dix Hills, New York. We're just getting ready for the second half to start. There's only 35 seconds left to go, and some of the things we look to, I also have Tyler Brandt joining me now. Welcome to the broadcast, Tyler.
Hey, thank you very much.
And we do have a lot of things to look forward to here, including much less turnovers for the 5 Towns Sound girls. We saw 20 of them in the first half. And as you know, Tyler, 20 turnovers is just not going to get the job done.
That's not going to win you games. And I'm a little late to the party, but it looks like 5 Towns has a lot of work to do in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. So with less than 10 seconds to go, there's definitely a lot to look forward to in this second half. We'll see if 5 Towns can overcome a 20-point deficit, rather. So definitely a lot to look forward to here as we get ready for second half basketball.
Go White.
Also coming from the turnovers, those have usually been coming from passes through traffic on 5 Towns offense. So definitely have to do a more careful job when it comes to passing. We're going to see the same 5 that we saw for much of the first half from Berkeley. Duplin, Lofton, Ratliff, Myers, and Miller. So 5 Towns will start things off here. Chloe is up top. Goes to Martinez. Now Allen. She loses track of her dribble, and Myers takes it away and hands for Ratliff. Just into the second half here. Myers dishes to Duplin in the corner, back up top to Myers. Ratliff now. A lot of ball movement tonight from Berkeley. 3-point attempt taken from Myers. That one is off the mark. Chloe Walton with the rebound. She'll head down with Ratliff and Myers on defense. Her shot was no good, and Miller gets the rebound. So Myers up top now. Pass hit by Walton, but Duplin retains possession. Ratliff, 3-point attempt. No good. And Denisha Allen has the rebound. And Martinez gives for Walton. Still 34-14, no points on the board yet here in the second half.
5 Towns has got to get it moving here.
Ortega to Allen. Over to Martinez. Pass almost taken away by Ratliff. Martinez going to take the shot, and it is good. Martinez on the board with 2 points. Gets 5 Towns to 16. 14 of 5 Towns' 16 points are from Chloe Walton alone tonight. So the other players on offense definitely have to get things going. Duplin. Pass back up top to Myers. Brushes past Walton. Throws a floater up. That one was no good. Lofton rips in the rebound for Berkeley, though. Hands back out for Ratliff. Ratliff slowing things down here as the shot clock reset. There's 20 seconds to go on that. Over for Myers. Myers down low to Lofton, trying to get past Allen. Her shot is no good. Probst tried to rip in the rebound. Allen got it instead. Handed for Martinez over to Walton. Walton heading with speed into the paint. Throws up a floater. That one's no good. Duplin tried to rip in the rebound. There's a stoppage of play. So Berkeley, after that foul, will get the ball back. Myers inbounds all the way down to Miller, who just gives back for Myers. Duplin now. Duplin will pull up for 3. That one's no good. Right in the face of Chloe Walton. Martinez got the rebound. Goes to Walton in the paint. Goes back out. Martinez, 2-point jumper, no good. Walton with the offensive rebound. Throws up a shot of her own. That one's no good. Ortega with an offensive rebound. Berkeley having a tough time boxing out. Bounce pass down low intended for Allen. Allen can't stop him from going out of bounds. Berkeley's going to get the ball back. Allen not happy with herself.
It looked like Chloe got hit on the arm there during that jumper, but there was no call.
Yeah, Chloe has definitely gotten pretty banged up in almost every game of the season. Very athletic and aggressive player for the 5 Town Sound. Miller now driving right baseline. Foul called on Deanna Probst. So Duplin inbounds to Myers. 6:45 to go. That's Ratliff with it. To Myers now. Chloe on defense into the right corner from Miller, driving right baseline. Floater put up, no good. Ortega with the rebound. Just gives right for Martinez. Martinez guarded heavily by Ratliff. Ratliff takes it back. But there's a stoppage of play. Timeout for Berkeley.
Ayanna Ratliff, it looks like she's picking up right where she left off the last time she was in the gym.
And Tyler, I know you were not here last season, but Anna Ratliff scored in the 40s in points last season when the Berkeley Knights last met our 5 Town Sound women last season. So they definitely came into this game. You have to assume the 5 Town Sound women, they were saying, guard Ayanna Ratliff.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like she likes this building, for sure. But it also seems to me like the Knights are starting to slow the pace down a lot. So Five Towns has got to get a little aggressive because they got a long way back. But the defense has been very good here in the third period.
So it's 6:28 to go here in the third quarter. Five Towns retakes the floor, as does Berkeley. Play will resume. And Miller inbounds to Myers. Pick set by Dublin. And Dublin gets it. Tip pass off of Dublin. And Ratliff tried to save it, but she couldn't quite corral the pass after it was tipped by Dublin. So Five Towns will get the ball back. Anna Hayward will inbound to Chloe Walton.
Here we go. We got to take advantage of some of these turnovers.
So Walton will start things off for Five Towns. Chloe passing to the left corner for Martinez. Back up top for Chloe. Chloe going right into the paint. Throws a floater up, no good. Dublin with the rebound. Hands right to Ratliff. Ratliff heading down with speed, driving all the way to the basket to finish the coast-to-coast drive. Nice finish for Ayanna Ratliff yet again. So Walton again as Five Towns is down by 20. Hands for Martinez. Martinez long jump shot, no good. Dublin tried to get the rebound. Anna Hayward right behind her takes it instead. Hands for Martinez, who dishes to Walton up top. So Five Towns will try again. Ortega with the pick. Hayward was called on the travel. Seemed like she was going for the shot and she lost track of how many times she stepped, so they turned the ball over again, does Five Towns.
Yeah, those are those mini mental mistakes. You got to remember all that. And it's very hard to do, talking from up here in the booth, but it's one of those little mistakes.
So Ayanna Ratliff resetting things for Berkeley. Miller on the left, back up top to Ratliff. A lot of ball movement tonight. Over to Miller on the left again. Miller back over to Ratliff. Ratliff and Miller playing catch. Ratliff decides to take it herself. Over to Miller again. Wide open for three, takes a shot. And that one's off the mark. Anna Hayward tries to get the rebound. And Dublin saves an offensive rebound for Berkeley. Back up top for Ratliff. Ratliff taking her time.
Berkeley doing an excellent display of passing tonight.
All the way to the left corner for Dublin. Three-point attempt. Off the mark. Goes out of bounds. But it'll remain Berkeley ball. Looks like Hayward may have touched it. So 4:40 to go here in quarter number 3. Berkeley will try again. Ratliff gets the inbound pass, immediately lets it go for 3, but is off the mark. Ortega with the rebound. Gives for Martinez, who hands to Walton. Chloe up top. Pick set by Ortega. Pass out from Martinez. 2-point jump shot. No good. Anna Hayward with the offensive rebound. Gives to Ortega, who puts it right in. Kiara Ortega with her first 2 points in the night. Brings Five Towns to 18.
Nice job, Kiara, cleaning up the mess down low. There we go.
So Ratliff now starting it over again for Berkeley. Miller back up top to Ratliff. Dublin trying to get past Ortega. Aggressive defense by Ortega. Dublin's 2-point shot is no good. Allen rips in the rebound and hands for Martinez, who gives back to Chloe.
Great defense there by the ladies here.
We did hear Coach Ronnie Peck talk about how important defense is to her. She's been working with the girls on that. Walton over to Martinez. Back up top to Walton. Walton charging to the basket. Nice floater. No good, though. Walton rips in her own rebound. Hands to Martinez on the left baseline. Her shot's no good. Dublin tried to get the rebound. She touched it last before it goes out of bounds. And with that, Five Towns will retain possession. And the sound will make a switch. Hayward takes a seat. Deanna Probst will re-enter the game. Ortega inbounds to Martinez, who immediately lets it go for 2. No good. Ratliff with the rebound for Berkeley. 3:10 to go here in the third quarter. Ratliff brushing past Walton, throwing up a nice layup shot. Great finish for Ratliff on the off-balance layup. 38-18, the Knights have the lead, up by 20 again.
He's doing it all once again here in this building.
Chloe up top. Myers. Now Martinez back to Walton. Miller on defense. Allen from outside. Three-point attempt is off the mark. Anna Ratliff getting the ball back, charging with speed. And she is fouled. So now it seems Five Towns will get the ball back. Ratliff was hit with the charge. At first it seemed Walton didn't draw the charge. Then the refs symboled that Five Towns would have the ball back. Martinez to Walton. Trying to get around an aggressive Myers. Martinez, two-point jumper is good.
Long two goes, here we go. Five Towns have to go on a little run here.
38-20 now, the Knights have the lead with 2:05 to go. Myers, two-point jumper herself, is no good. Miller comes flying out of nowhere for the offensive rebound. Big play for the Knights. Miller coming out of nowhere to save the rebound. Miller up to Ratliff, down low for Lofton, trying to get past Allen. Shot is no good. Tanisha gets the rebound and immediately hands for Chloe Walton. Heading down with speed. 2-on-1 shot. No good, but Chloe is fouled on the play.
That was definitely a hard foul there, but she needs to make both of these shots.
Ayanna Ratliff called on the foul, sending Chloe to the free throw line for her third time. Chloe's first shot is good. And her second is off the mark. So 38-21 now, as Chloe adds another point to the score. A minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Myers has it. Over to the left for Ratliff. Ratliff charging left baseline and is fouled.
Yeah, that was an easy one. You got hit hard there on the way up.
Denisha Allen called on the foul. So Ratliff again going to the free throw line. Ratliff has 16. Will try to add to her total. And her first was off the mark, no good. And here comes Ratliff's second. And that one is good. So Five Towns will start things over again, a minute 20 to go. In quarter number 3, Martinez, this is to Walton. Walton to the right corner for Martinez. Martinez, two-point jumper, no good. Ortega tries to rip it in. Lofton tries to instead. And Five Towns is going to get the ball back. Lofton does not like that call.
And she heads out after that call.
Timeout by Five Towns. Ronnie Peck wants to talk over some strategy. So we've definitely seen better defense from the Sound, but it's still just the fact of the shots falling and minimizing turnovers.
Absolutely. That's the one thing I noticed instantly coming out here. The defense has been very good. And they haven't even turned the ball over, it seems like, that much. But they have to start taking advantage of the Knights' turnovers because they've been a little sloppy here in the third period.
And in the third quarter, the Sound actually have more points than the Knights do. It is 7-5 in this quarter. And with only a minute 7 to go, holding the Knights to 5 points is really good because in the past 2 quarters, the Knights scored 17 points.
So they're doing the right thing. They're making the right moves. They just have to put the ball in the hoop.
That's right. That's right. So Ortega will handle the inbound pass with 1:07 to go. Couldn't quite get the pass off in time. So that is another turnover for the Sound. And the Knights get it back. Ratliff starting things off. Less than a minute to go now. Myers. Pass down low for Duplin through traffic. She throws a shot up right to Ortega. So Martinez with the ball now. 45 seconds to go. Pass intended for Allen down low. She hangs on to it, throws a shot up. That one's no good. Gets her own rebound, throws another one up. That one's no good. Gets her own rebound a second time. Fighting in the paint, and a third one falls. Denisha Allen being a warrior in the paint, not giving up, adds 2 points to her total.
That is doing what she does best. She loves banging down there in the paint.
Being a warrior down low, Denisha Allen finishing nicely. It took 3, but she got the job done. Yunus down to Myers, all the way to the left from Miller. Miller throws up a floater from the left baseline. That one's no good. Probst trying to rip in the rebound, and a jump ball is called between Yunus and Deanna Probst. As you saw there, very nice finish by Denisha Allen. Certainly electrified the gym, that's for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
So with only 9 seconds left to go, the shot clock is off. The whistles are immediately blown by the refs again. We'll have to do the inbound pass again. So they'll put the clock back to 8 seconds. And again, the shot clock is off. Pass to Myers, over to Duplin. Her three-point shot was no good. And the buzzer is going to Sound, with Martinez having possession of the ball. Sounds like Ronnie Peck wanted the girls to get one last shot off there, but they could not quite make it over in time. So they find themselves down by 16. It's 39-23. We mentioned Tyler, defense much better, but they still have to watch turnovers a bit and just get the shots to fall.
Yeah, 16 is definitely, it's a lot, but it's doable. Crazy things have happened. They played great defense there. Again, 5 points in the third quarter. So they just have to start putting up more shots, maybe be a little more aggressive offensively, and these shots will start to fall.
So on the Five-Town scoring end of things, you have Chloe Walton leading the way by a lot. 15 points on her end of things, 5 for 7 from the line and 5 for 19 from they had 10 each in the first 2 quarters. So they definitely minimized those. But points off the turnover, it was 14 by halftime, and 14 points. If you subtract 14 points, look how much closer
That's
the game
the difference.
is.
You're absolutely right. That's the difference. Even if you cut the turnovers in half, 7 is a lot better than 16 or 14 points. It's a lot better in the fourth quarter, under 10. But let's see what happens here. We got a whole period left to play. Maybe Ayanna Ratliff will take a little bit of a break.
You can only hope if you're the Sound. So you have the same 5 coming back out as before the end of the third quarter. Martinez, Ortega, Walton, Allen, and Probst. As we get things started here in the fourth and final quarter of the evening, Five Towns finds themselves down by 16. They got some work to do. Allen has the ball, hands for Walton. Chloe trying to charge her way through defense. And the foul was called on Crystal Miller. Five Towns will handle an inbound pass. Ortega will take care of it. Ortega bounce pass down low to Allen. Allen rushing in, shot no good. Tries to get her own rebound again against 3 players, and a jump ball is called. As you see, Allen not happy that she couldn't come up with it. Such a competitive player on the court.
She is. She's an absolute warrior. She's the heart and soul of this team down low, on the bench, everywhere. She's definitely one of the leaders here.
So Myers for Berkeley, as Berkeley got the ball back after the jump ball call. Myers is called on the travel. I think Myers was half expecting someone to be on her right so she could pass it, and then she just took too many steps.
It happens. A little bit of miscommunication there. Sound ladies, let's take advantage.
So now Destiny Martinez start things over. Heads to Walton. Chloe dishes to Probst. Finds Martinez on the left baseline. 2-point shot is no good. Denisha Allen tries to rip in the offensive rebound, but Myers takes it instead. After a wild dribble, retains possession and gives for Ratliff. Ratliff charging left baseline, no good. Offensive rebound for Lofton, who puts it back in. As the Berkeley Knights go over 40, it's 41-23.
Looks like Ayanna Ratliff got hit there too. They're letting him play.
So Martinez. Foul called on Crystal Miller. That's Miller's third foul on the evening. And Ortega inbounded to Martinez. Denisha with the pick, down low to Walton. Walton, jump shot, no good. Duplin tries to rip in the rebound, and the foul is called. That foul will be on Probst, and Probst just looked backwards. She hates that call.
I don't know, that one was a little rough there.
Yeah, she looked back and she was just shocked that she was called on that foul. Myers slowing down the pace. Miller with the pick. That's Duplin with the three-point attempt, no good. Lofton again with the offensive rebound. Her shot was no good. She throws up another one. That one's no good. And the ball's going to go the other way, as Miller's called on the foul again.
She's got to be in a little bit of foul trouble here. That's her third foul in 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter.
So now Martinez with 8 minutes left to go here in game time. We'll reset. Martinez throws a shot up, and she is called on the travel. That was definitely the right call. Took too many steps going into the paint without dribbling. We'd just like to remind you that right after this game at 8 o'clock, we have the Five-Town Sound men coming at you, going up against the men from New Rochelle, as Lofton threw a shot up. That one was no good, but Duplin got the offensive rebound and hands to Myers. Myers blowing right past Walton, pass to Lofton. Lofton is fouled. That one on Probst again. So Lofton, her first shot is good. Gets Berkeley to 42. 7:34 to go in game time. Lofton's second shot is also good, so 2 for 2 from the line. Martinez. Up top, down low to Walton. Walton hands for Allen, who gives back to Walton. 2-point jump shot, no good. Allen tries to get the rebound. Walton comes in instead. She takes a tumble, and Miller's going to take it away. One-on-one if she hurries, and her shot is good. Gets Berkeley to 45.
Chloe got banged up there on that hit.
Trying to walk it off. And a timeout is called by Five-Town. As we were talking about, Chloe Walton, such a resilient and aggressive player, very tough. Just tries to walk off any injury she gets and tries to remain tough for her team.
Yeah, that's one thing we've noticed here throughout the season. She will not miss time unless it's absolutely necessary. Even when she's hobbled, she's out there playing with the team. Quite the deficit here, Mike.
Exactly. You have 22 points to overcome with 7:10 to go. That's a lot to ask for. As you saw there, Chloe taking a hard tumble to the ground. Also worth mentioning, you will not be seeing Deanna Probst in this game anymore. She is fouled out after her foul against Lofton. Waiting for the girls to retake the court here.
That was Denisha Allen breaking the huddle.
Again, trying to motivate the team any way she can. Crunch time now with just over 7 minutes to go and a 22-point deficit to overcome. Five Towns will start things again. Martinez has it. And because Probst fouled out, you now see Hayward back in the game. This will be the 5 that you see for the remainder. As Chloe Walton, her shot's off the mark, but she's fouled.
Two shots here would definitely help the comeback effort. 2 for 2 from the line, I should say.
So Walton again, she's already 5 for 7 from the line. Will try again. Her first is good. So she'll try to get the Sound to 25. And her second one is off the mark. Allen fighting for the offensive rebound, but Lofton takes it and hands to Myers. 6:45 to go, 45-24. The Knights have the lead over the Sound. Pick set by Duplin. That gives Myers an open lane. Hands to Lofton. Nice finish on the layup for Lofton. Done much of her work in the paint this evening. 47-24 now. The Knights have the lead. Less than 6.5 to go. Martinez with it. Pass intercepted by Myers.
She read that.
Saw that from a mile away. That's right, Tyler. Miller passes to nobody. Goes right out of bounds. Five Towns will get the ball back.
Then they give it right back. There it is.
Martinez down low to Allen. Back out to Walton. Walton takes a 2-point jumper, no good. Ratliff tries to get the rebound. Ortega was fighting for it, but Ratliff comes out on top. Miller trying to finish off. That one's no good. Duplin trying to fight for the rebound. She gets it. Goes to Myers wide open, but does not take the 3-point shot. Less than 6 minutes to go. Picks up by Duplin, giving Myers another wide open lane. 2-point jumper, no good. Lofton with the offensive rebound. Her shot's no good. Second shot is good, though. 49-24 now. It is a 25-point deficit for the Sound.
And they are running out of time here.
Martinez over to Allen. Denisha down low to Walton. They switch places. Walton goes up top. Over to the right corner for Destiny Martinez. Her shot is good from the corner. So Myers gets it back now. Nice 3-pointer by Martinez. 49-27. Myers bounce pass to Ratliff on the right side. Ratliff fighting through defense. Goes all the way out by half court. Now coming back in left. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Ratliff now comes back in. Takes a 3-point attempt. No good. Denisha Allen rips in the rebound and hands to Martinez.
And we're getting towards the miracle level here, as we're ticking down under 5 minutes.
Denisha Allen, her 3-point attempt is no good. Myers with the rebound. Myers to Ratliff now. Ratliff, her shot is good, and she's going to go to complete the and one at the line. So she puts the Knights over 50 points.
Ayana Ratliff, that's a name, of course, again, that we've heard all night long as she leads the Berkeley Knights here late in the fourth.
And her shot is no good, so she'll have to settle for 2. Denisha Allen with the rebound, hands all the way down to Martinez. Gives all the way for Walton, who's all by herself with Duplin. Throws up her shot, and she's fouled. That one was on Duplin. So Walton again, 6 for 9 at the line. We'll head to it. Chloe's at 16 points. She had 19 against Cooper Union on Sunday. Her first one is good. Patented Rainbow Arc free throw. Well, that's confusing. I was under the impression that Probst had 5 fouls and she was out. That's what it said on the scoreboard. Well, I guess she only has 4. She comes back in. Did it not say that on the?
It did.
It said 5 fouls. I'm not crazy. I promise you, I'm not crazy. So Myers takes the ball back for Berkeley, as Chloe also made her second free throw. So it's now 51-29. Myers up top. And the ball's going to go the other way. It's a blocking foul on the Knights. So with 4:01 left to go, Martinez inbounds to Ortega, who just gives back to Martinez. Starting things over again here. Destiny. Down low to Ortega. Ortega goes back to Martinez, goes to the left for Walton. Walton trying to fight her way around defense. Walton bounce pass to Martinez on the left baseline. Her two-point shot is good.
That was a very, very nice play. A very nice pass by Chloe.
So Martinez gets the Sound to 31. They're now down by 20 with 3.5 to go. Pick set by Duplin from Myers. Back to Ratliff, and Ratliff, with a rare mistake tonight, is called on the travel to turn the ball over.
She knew it too, and I don't think she's happy with herself there.
So Martinez, less than 3.5 minutes to go. Sound trying to finish this one off. Pass over to Walton. Chloe to Ortega, back up top to Chloe. Pick set by Allen. Walton in the paint, trying to fight, puts up a shot. That one's no good off the bottom of the rim. Pass tipped by Ortega, but Ratliff gets it anyway. Less than 3 minutes to go now. 2:55. Ratliff, pass into the paint for Lofton, can't quite corral it. Allen takes it back and hands to Walton. Walton's gonna pick things up. Only Walton and Myers. Walton puts up a floater, no good. Ratliff gets it back again. Picking up the speed again. Lofton gets it, and there's a stoppage of play. That call was on Destiny Martinez. So the Knights will inbound. Ratliff finds Lofton, immediately lets a layup go, no good. Deanna Probst with the rebound, hands to Allen, who gives to Martinez. 2.5 to go here in game time. Again, 51-31. The Knights have a 20-point lead on the Sound. Ortega, two-point jump shot, no good. Ratliff takes it back. Ratliff loses track of the dribble, ran into Chloe, and the Sound will get the ball back.
Great defense by Chloe, doing it with no hands there.
So Ortega to Martinez. Destiny pass to Allen down low. Back out to Walton. Walton's shot was no good. Gets her own rebound. Second shot is good though. Chloe gets to 20. It's 51-33. So Miller goes for the shot. That one's no good from the right baseline. Ortega takes it back. Hands for Walton. 1:35 to go here in game time. Five Towns down by 18. Chloe trying to brush past defense. And with the Euro step, she is called on the travel. One thing you've got to watch with that Euro step is that you don't take too many steps without dribbling.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you don't think about it, it happens. It's that fast.
As you see there, Chloe missing the first shot and then making the second after getting her own rebound. Nicely done. Back on the floor, we have Ratliff going to Myers. Miller throwing a shot up. That one's no good. Ortega rips in the rebound and will hand to Probst, who gives to Martinez. 1 minute left to go here in the game.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
Martinez, errant pass to Allen, goes right out of bounds, and the Knights will get the ball back with 56 seconds to go. Again, be sure to stay tuned here to the Five Towns College Facebook Live feed, as the Five Towns Sound men are coming up right after this to take on the men from New Rochelle. We will be here with you commentating the whole game, and you can see all the action. That will start at around 8 p.m. As Chloe Walton takes the pass, intercepts it, steals it for Five Towns, takes a shot from the free throw line, no good. Ratliff with the rebound. 30 seconds left to go here in the game. Ratliff with Ortega running alongside her. Throws up a shot. Very nice finish for Ratliff from the baseline.
And again, she will head back to the line here.
Try to complete an and one. Try to complete the third point. And here's Ratliff's shot. And it's no good. Allen rips in the rebound. Hands all the way down to Walton. Walton to the corner for Martinez. Shot clock is off. Walton, three-point attempt. No good. Goes out of bounds. And the Knights will get the ball back and likely just dribble it out with just 15 seconds left to go. And with no shot clock up by 19. And that looks like it'll be what they do, as this one has come to a quick end, 52-33, a pretty ugly game for the Five Town Sound girls, as they had a pretty good game against Cooper Union on Sunday, but cannot capitalize. Their record falls back down to 5-5. Tyler, what did you see a lot of in that second half?
A lot of good defense by the girls, for sure. Absolutely. It just they weren't putting the bucket, they weren't putting the ball in the hoop, and that was the difference.
Yeah, and also they did minimize the turnovers a bit, but it was not quite enough. So that is it for the women here. 52-33, the final. But do not go anywhere. At 8 o'clock p.m., Five Town Sound men basketball is coming at you as the men face off against the men from New Rochelle. So we will be back shortly. Do not go anywhere. Five Town Sound basketball will be back right after this.